Last time out, Trevor Amos shocked the world and picked up the biggest win of his career in the Georgia Dome, winning the racing competition in Obsession. Now these 16 drivers must face the toughest competition of them all, and with a course like this, it's guaranteed to be a challenge for all involved. From a giant bus stack to a big freestyle motocross dirt ramp, these monster trucks have their work cut out for them tonight. Will Trevor Amos pick up both titles, or will someone else be able to prove their worth on this freestyle course? Find out next on The Long Game. Welcome back to The Long Game in the Georgia Dome. Last time out we saw an incredible racing competition, and now we're about to get ready for freestyle. As always, I'm Jack, joined by my friend Marty, and I think that with the event we saw here last time, we thought that was something special. It's already gotten crazier. What do you think?
Freestyle's going to be special, man. I'm telling you right now, the guys look ready to go. If the racing's as fast as it was, if they can bring that momentum to the freestyle track here tonight with the bus and the huge mountain, we're going to see a great show. I'm excited.
We've decorated this track with plenty of crush cars. I think these guys had their work cut out for them, like we said in the intro. I mean, Trevor Amos did incredible last time out, but I think he's got to climb a real big mountain, and not just literally, figuratively, to have to get through this course and end up on top. But we'll take you through our field of trucks right now. Our first one out, Magnus Berglund and Instigator, all the way out of Norway, and then Tristan Livdahl, another big Ford out of Anaheim, California, in Mountaineer. Jackson Mazzaros, we saw him do great here last time in wrenchhead.com. He's driving pure adrenaline out of Naples, Florida.
Keith Powell on the Bob and Tom Ford out of Harlem, New York, a 5-year veteran looking to put the Ford in the winner's circle here in freestyle. Tim Smith and Blacksmith out of Atlanta, Georgia, looking ready to go in the Willies. Trevor Alston, Maximum Destruction, the man to beat as it looks to be out of Hot Springs, Arizona, a 3-year veteran. Damian
Bowers, a longtime veteran in Samson. We're going to see how he can do in this truck. And Jack Meredith won freestyle here last time out. He's in the Bulldozer. Can he do it again? Chadwick Deerfoot, a legend in this community, driving the Swamp Thing.
Devin Doss and the Big Cat, the Prowler team of Alan Pizzo out of Roanoke, Virginia, looking ready to go. Chris Pervolarakis in the Powerhouse, the Bounty Hunter out of Staten Island, looking to get a win. And Alex Ferrulo and Team Suzuki out of Chesapeake, Virginia, looking strong in the Chevy.
Vincent Ackert, an incredible performer and American Guardian out of Phoenix, and Danny Walker, our reigning freestyle champion in Gravedigger. Tyler Richmond, high roller, did great in racing, did not win. He wants to win freestyle.
And there's Trevor Amos in the Line X Obsession out of Forsyth County, our race winner here tonight in the Georgia Dome.
You see our lineup right here, Instigator, Mountaineer, and Pure Adrenaline. You see looking down, it's all based on your order of elimination in the racing competition. So Instigator was eliminated first in his race, Bulldozer eliminated in his race at the very end of that round, and as we go down here, that's how the order is determined. So it's sort of determined who is the best earlier on in the night. Obsession going to go last, and I tell you, he's going to be sweating watching the other guys go out here and throw down in this course.
I'm excited to see Magnus go here at Instigator. You know, he knows how to put on a good freestyle, and some of the guys that can't really get it down in the racing know how to throw down in freestyle. Looking to put the Instigator ahead in the points by putting on a great freestyle here, and he's got a great track to do it.
You know, he did a really great job in Houston, had a wild freestyle, and it looks like he's going to... Wow.
Whoa.
Starting off with something that I did not expect out of him or anybody else.
The shock's right a little bit rougher. Huge off the bus. Wow. He starts strong. Slap wheelie. Wow. Those shocks right a little bit rougher, so he's going to get more of a rough ride when he takes those landings, but he's really going to go for it. Looking for a combo. Nicely done. Wow.
Crisscrossed right through the center of that course. A very, very wise move out of Magnus. Came a long way to compete
flat tracking too. Wasting no time going over the bus. Beautiful landing. He just has not stopped from the time he started. He's doing awesome.
I think deep down inside he knows how these jumps should handle. He's kind of crisscrossing all these jumps. Look at this.
Whoa! Oh, pull it back.
That's what got him last time in Houston. He endoed and let it run on the roof, but he was wise enough to hit the brakes there.
That's a tough way to go. Nice skyway over the
cars. Oh, look out. No.
He's in trouble again. Oh, no. Oh, man, that'll be that. What a run. That was a spectacular set of hits there. Magnus doing a beautiful job of the Instigator.
Only about 45 seconds in. But, I mean, that was a wild start. I think he just showed, hey, no, you should not be afraid to take on these big mountains, these big hills. He really, showed that he can go out here and just be as wild as he wants to be. But the problem is, I think he was on the throttle on that landing, and that's what sent him over there. He got 17, which, you know, not a great score, but I think that's pretty fair for what he did. Tristan
in the Mountaineer. I really hope to see a great run out of the Mountaineer, because the Mountaineer really never did a whole lot on TV, so maybe he can give the Mountaineer some street cred. There's some street cred right there going off the mountain. Beautiful job. Nice start.
Yeah, Tristan, I think, could be a bit of a young upstart in this league, as well as in Rigs of Rods. I think he's a lot of potential. It's a great truck for him, too. I mean, the most highly contested over truck in the history of the long game, as we all know. About an hour's worth of fighting over this one, and he earned this one.
Nice sky wheelie over the bus, and you can tell these guys are actually flat tracking over the dirt. It looks like it got sanded down some so that they wouldn't be able to roll over a whole lot. They want to see the trucks go fast, the fans do, and so do the track officials, and Tristan is doing just that with a lot of momentum. And these two trucks that are coming out of the gate are setting the standard real high for the guys to come, the big guns. Oh, nice wheelie.
Getting a little bit of what he could out of that wheelie, and yeah, you're right, I think these guys, they're going to try and set a big high standard, because, you know, we've seen so many times before where it's like you got to come out here and just blast these jumps. You can't wait around.
Oh, that's a kick! Oh, he's got his shock styled in. He'll save that one. That would have been real tough to save in real life, man. That was a bounce. He's not stopping. Huge arrow over the bus. Combo.
Nice, look out.
Oh, wow. Nice maneuver. Tristan lived on a roll here.
That was cool. I mean, that was a lot of luck, but I think you saw in that landing, when he went sideways over that same jump, he kicked the rear steer, so he kind of crab walked the landing. It's actually a very, very wise move as a driver, so you don't hike up on the side too much.
Oh, man, huge air over the mountain. That was beautiful. He's really got a lot of momentum, as both the trucks have had so far. Cyclone Donuts!
He finishes the time. He fills the time, and he's going to hit one more move here. Wow, that's going to count. Okay. Whoa! Oh, wow!
Whoa, he's flat spins and he's done.
Oh,
wow,
he's over.
That was wild.
If only that had counted. The last move that did count, I believe, was those cyclones. Maybe the jump off of that freestyle motocross ramp. This was a fantastic freestyle. I think Tristan, he didn't get all he wanted the last time we saw him out here. He really put on a great show here. I think this is as big as this course is, as intimidating as these jumps are. It's very freestyle friendly. These jumps are very wide, but they're also not very tall, especially that one. There's a lot of rampage on the side, a lot of curves, and I think he really uses it to his advantage, him and Magnus for sure. And I think that's a pretty good score, 23.
23 is really solid, yeah. You know, you got to leave room for the other guys. As much as that would have been a winning run if he went later on, 23 is a nice score.
Jackson Mazzaros, as we saw, wrenchhead.com, a big heavy hitter last season. He did win freestyle in Orlando. This is a totally new truck, totally new track, and a totally new list of competitors that he's got to go against.
Pure adrenaline forward, make no mistake about it, has always pushed some insane ponies, making a lot of horsepower. And a lot of these guys, and you'll see that, I'm sure you'll see that as we've seen it for the third truck in a row now, a lot of the guys are flat tracking and counter steering because they really want that momentum. You know, there's not, if you're going to move fast, there's not a lot to hit, so they have to try to make up their own unique kicks, and we saw last run with the Mountaineer. That was an amazing flat spin to end the run. It might not have been scored, but that was still a great show for the fans.
Take on those Pro CM truck hills. Look out! Whoa! Whoa!
Oh, on his roof.
Oh! On his roof
Man,
he goes.
That was rough. Ooh.
Jackson Mazzara sends it over. Not when he wanted to by any means. A tough break there for someone who is a very skilled driver who we've seen rack up some wins before. But I think that it was one of those things where he tried to clear it, and you can't predict this kind of a landing here.
And he did the worst thing you could have done right there is he just turned right and it bit at a spot where it's pretty tacky, and it flew up, and you saw the tire pop a little bit, didn't lose all of its air, and it flipped him over.
Keith Powell, a person we really haven't seen freestyle before, in Bob and Tom. This truck, very similar to a lot of the trucks you see on the circuit, the sort of Tom Mint style, Willman style design. You see it on Bulldozer, you see it on High Roller, you see it on Hot Wheels, and now this is the fourth of that team.
Ooh, that was a scary hit.
Even though they're not a team, they're all blood brothers.
I thought he was going to roll over right there, but those trucks always land great off of a side slap landing, trying to get a slap wheelie going, and you can hear just how great that truck sounds. Tom Mintz knows how to build one, as that chassis at this current date is 4 years old. Steve Reynolds actually debuted that one in the Astrodome slap wheelie out of a Willman. You don't really see that because the transfer case sits up front. That truck does more pulling than it does pushing, like most of the trucks you'll see out here on the circuit. Nice air.
he's got the lead foot going on right now. That truck has a real growl to it. I think we like hearing that. Fans are enjoying this one for sure.
Cars are getting more crushed down because you've seen the first few guys that have come out here have really been attacking the stack, so it's harder to get air off the cars. You can see Bob and Tom is struggling here. Keith Powell looking to do something interesting. Speak of the devil. Oh! Ooh. That was rough.
He nailed that dumpster. It wasn't as bad as that's going to be it. Yeah. Unfortunately, that's going to be it.
I was just talking about him doing something interesting, and you'll see as he comes off the cars here in a minute. And this was a beautiful slap wheelie. The front end was set up so well. He just hung his foot in the motor. You could hear the ponies really getting pushed, and he just a bumper dragging slap wheelie. That was beautiful. Right here, just talking about doing something interesting, a little too interesting. Hits the wall protection in the Georgia Dome. Officials here tonight don't want to see that type of thing happen, so they're going to shut him down. That'll be it.
It would tie for second. You know, I think that it looks like Tim Smith is trying to start up with these ramps too. I was about to say, I think the biggest threat in this course might be those smaller jumps because you can't really tell where you're going to land. And when you hit one of those jumps, we saw with pure adrenaline, it just sends you over big time.
It's very dark dirt, so it might come up on you faster than you really know. You'll have to actually hit it to see it, and it's kind of tough because when you're a driver, you have a lot of things in the way. You have very limited vision under the plexiglass, but that can only go so far. It's kind of like Bobby Z and the Monster Mutt, who can only really see a very minimal amount, but as we look at Tim Smith here, make it do with what he can. He doesn't really have the biggest window set either, but the wheelies is running strong here in the first half.
We'll have to ask Turon Fuller how it feels driving Monster Mutt next time we see him out here, because he did a good job in Phoenix, not here tonight. Tim Smith, I think he's starting off a little bit timid. I think it's probably a smart move, though, because even though we saw guys that are real crazy out here, you don't want to go too crazy. Wow.
Ooh. Shocks are set up well. He took a lick and kept on ticking just like the Energizer Bunny. Not a whole lot of momentum, but he's seen what's happened out here with the other guys. He might want to back off here, and the dirt, he's seen it bite, and he doesn't want to suffer that. He wants to be ready for the next show, as most independents, that's pretty much their mentality.
Yeah, I think last time we saw him in Phoenix, he rolled over in one move, so I think this is a good approach here. He wants to just come out here, get his points, probably hopefully, hope something cool happens, but yeah, this is not going to be a leading run here for the Blacksmith. I think Tim Smith, a bit of a wise decision here to not try and wreck this truck.
Well, it's great to see him come out here and get points anyway, even though he's not going to get a whole lot of points. He's still going to put on a nice show for the fans, get some nice distance off the mountain there. Beautiful job by Tim Smith.
That'll count, that last move. This guy's been around for a very, very long time. Mosh Truck Madness 2, like many other people we see here tonight. I think that, it wasn't his best performance, but I think that it was kind of deliberate. I think he kind of came out here and was like, all right, I'm just going to do what I can. I think he really did what he wanted to do. I think some nice moves here, but like I said, it's not going to take the lead. I think this was a pretty strong performance, though, for what it was.
You can see nice wheels up over the bus, a nice wheelie over there. He's always been a guy to try to come out here and put on a show. 17's a very deserving score for Tim Smith, but it was great to see him come out and perform anyway.
And here we have the racing champion of the world, Trevor Alston, who I know is very frustrated with his racing performances, has not lived up to his hype. He wants to make it in freestyle. Wow.
Man. Nice start for Trevor Alston. Oh, man. Saw the truck start to hike up there. When you think about hiking up in the Georgia Dome, never really ends well. Huge air off the bus, probably the biggest leap of the night, and he just has not really, it's... Oh, man, I was just going to say.
Something's going on here.
Has been.
There you go.
There he goes. He's up and running again.
They didn't stop the clock because that wasn't more than 5 seconds of downtime, which is generally how long you want to wait in a run like this.
A little lag spike there, but I don't think that's going to hurt him too much. He's had a great start so far. Wow.
Yeah, he wants to make up for that, too. I mean, Trevor Alston, not the season he wanted to start so far, but he's done some amazing things in freestyle, just has not gotten the scores he thinks he really wanted to get.
Well, he's a guy that knows his worth. Oh, man. As long as you're sure you can hit that concrete. Is he going to do it? Oh, he downsides on the buzz. Wow, what air. Trevor Alston putting the name out there. Maximum Destruction looking strong.
He wants to earn his points in freestyle tonight, I can tell you that much.
Rear end's kicking. That's not a landing you really want to have. That could hurt the top 4 links, maybe a shock tower or so. And you've seen multiple times here tonight, Jack. Guys get kicked up off the bus. Nice save.
Some cyclones. Only about 8 seconds left on the car. He's got to end big, but I think he's got the lead with this one.
I think he's on fire. He's a flaming bullet. He's a 50 cal that won't stop. He's, look at that.
Look out, going over.
Oh, man, what a ridiculous, spectacular run.
Nice.
Wow.
All of that counted, by the way. Every single thing he did in that run counted for points, and I mean, that was a spectacular freestyle. That's the Trevor Alston we know and love. You saw his run in Tampa last time. He won last time in the Georgia Dome, driving Blue Thunder. He wants to win it in this brand new truck of his. I think he might have a good shot at it right here.
Huge air and just nails it on the downside of the bus. Those Cyclone Donuts were awesome. He might have even been Tom Benson there. You know, that was just such a spectacular Max D, typical Max D run, and just pinning it when the truck's still rotating and hitting the brakes, flipping the thing up, and over. Landed right on our beautiful Clear Channel sponsor sign, and the score of a 27. Well scored there.
Very, very strong score there from Maximum Destruction. He might have a shot at winning this. I believe it was a 28 he won with last time. But there's plenty more big bullets he's got to dodge, and especially this one.
27's a strong score. Maximum Destruction, Trevor Alston just threw down the gauntlet, and Damon's going to have to do something, I don't know what. He's going to have to literally drive it off. Oh my.
He's going bold here at the beginning. Damian Bowers. Here we go.
Another truck that's pushing the ponies.
Whoa.
Oh, he does it. Oh, I'm telling you right now, 2 feet more shy, he would have been flipping typical ROR physics style.
Yeah, nice start there.
Beautiful start. Nailing the bus
whoa,
stack.
Whoa.
He is just going off. Oh my God, David. What a save.
I thought it was over. I was about to say, Damian has lamented about his performance this season, just like Trevor Alston has. Feels like he really has not been doing as well as he wanted to. And I think that, I mean, if they let him keep going, this is going to be, they are going to let him go.
Oh, you can hear the crowds on their feet. They're letting the Samson go again. A little bit of cosmetic damage there, maybe some broken wrists for the Samson, but it's not going to kill Damian Bowers.
Damian has an anger in him that you do not want to uncover, and I think we're about to see it right here. Look at that!
He's trying to walk away, pushing the ponies, like I said. Wow!
Oh my!
That was awesome. He got the front wheels up.
That
Samson truck was made for the drag racing, man. That was a beautiful wheel stand. He tries to do it again.
Whoa!
Oh, like a rocket ship over the mountain. Oh, that hurt. But David's got so much adrenaline flowing in him. I don't think he's gonna feel that one tomorrow.
Look at this.
Oh, look
wow.
at the slap wheelie. Oh.
Into the bus, and he didn't even expect that one, I don't think.
Wow.
He wants that 27 to be knocked off very, very handily.
He's got no rear sway bars.
Whoa.
Oh. Wow, that actually saved him. Oh, man, I don't know what he's doing.
ROR moment.
Whoa, that was kind of funky, but he's really going for it. Nice save, Damian.
Spectacular freestyle for Damian Bowers. Save it. No. Oh, man.
Oh, that's going to do it.
Oh,
what a run by Damian Bowers.
25 seconds left on the clock. An ROR moment to end what was an incredible freestyle for Damian. The best I've seen him done in many, many years. And especially in this truck.
Was just amazing. And the runs are only going to keep getting better and better because they saw that 27, all the guys did, and they were like, all right, I got to strap in a little bit tighter, maybe tune the motor up a little bit. And you could see Damian was almost done there, giving a good slap on the cage, but the dirt, the nice clay kind of bounced him up, and you could just see him launch it with the 6 sky wheelie like a rocket ship. That's when he undid both the sway bars. That was quite the shot there. And you can see the ramps started to pick up a little bit because the sway bars started to hurt. And you could see just that landing right there saved him. I didn't really know what was going on here. That was kind of weird. You could see him bounce off the car. And just an awesome run.
Magnus on this exact same car stack. I mean, it wasn't really the same way, but that tire caught him. He's going to get 25, which I think is a pretty fair score. He didn't fill the time. But, man, that was spectacular while it lasts. I think Damian's got something to
That was amazing. Damian really knows how to throw it down. Another guy that knows how to throw it down, a lot of years under his belt. Jack Meredith flying the Bulldozer. Huge start for Jack.
Now, remember, Trevor Alston won freestyle here last season, and along with this man, they tied with the win. 2 completely different trucks, but now they're in trucks that are actually very similar to each other, just like they were last season. I think this should be interesting. If Jack can manage a tie, that would be pretty spectacular.
He doesn't want to lay down for anybody, and another freestyle win would be amazing for Jack. Everybody's trying to get a win, and you can see that's how the trucks are freestyling. Nicely done there. I thought the front end was going to kick up way higher, but it ended up handling that beautifully.
Living on the edge so far, and that's what you gotta do. Wow.
Oh, nice sky wheelie from the Bulldozer.
But you really gotta go out there. You gotta, I think with Damian's run. Wow, look at this.
Oh, man,
nice.
you can see him getting crazy. Oh!
With Damian's run, with Trevor's run, you have to just do something totally outlandish. And it's a matter of, I mean, survival with that. It's a 50-50 chance in a lot of these things. Whoa, nice.
Whoa, look at the huge air off the mountain.
Oh, no.
No. Oh, that'll do it.
Oh, man.
What a tough break. He was gonna get a high number. I don't know if it was gonna be enough to take the lead. It might have even tied, but that was an awesome run for what it was by Jack.
Too much time on the clock. I think that he kind of got in no man's land there. There's a little pit there between those cars and that bus, and those tires just something hooked up in there, and it sent him over, and that was it. But yeah, great start there.
That hook off the bus was just absolutely amazing. You could see the truck was going to get crazy right there. He had the presence of mind to not hit the brakes, but just to let the truck ride out. Look at this elevation. That is the Tom Mead School of Driving exemplified perfectly. Scoring a 21. It's probably a point or two shy than what I would have expected, but still a great run and a solid score for Jack and Bulldozer.
Chadwick Deerfoot. He's already won one event this season, but it's not been in freestyle. Let's see what he can do here. Look at this start here.
Very unique, and he's going to do it. He's going to get a slap wheelie. Not a whole lot of room to work with there. You don't really have a lot of slap wheelie room when you hit the track from that angle. Chadwick, though, he knows what he's doing. You gotta understand, this guy has been on these tracks for years now, a true veteran behind the Swamp Thing Ford.
Whoa, look at this.
Oh, you better believe a reverse move.
Yeah,
beautifully done by Chadwick.
Just like in Houston, he does a reverser off the bus, and look at him walk it.
Nice. That was awesome. Chadwick walking over the bus.
I mean,
and I do believe he's going to be one of the first people to take these with a decent speed and actually make it through. Yes, he does.
You know, he's an innovator we've seen so far. He knows how to look at these courses and think outside of the box. I think that's very, very important, especially with... Oh, look out! Whoa,
oh, no! Get it back! Nice save!
Especially with this show. At this point, we're about halfway through the lineup. I mean, we're a little over halfway. It's hard to... Wow!
Whoa! Look at the huge air jet! Oh, my!
It's hard to do something innovative, but he's doing it right now.
I can't believe what I'm seeing. We have another set of rear sway bars that are just completely gone. You can totally understand that with Samson.
Oh.
Long levers. Oh! Ooh, that hurt. That was a
really
rough
bad one. And I think that might be it. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, well, that's going to be it.
Tough break for Chadwick, but man, what a run it was. I mean, we haven't seen a reverse move yet. We haven't seen cross threads off of the Pro Stadium truck jumps yet. I mean, he really did a lot of what he needed to do here. I love this wheelie over this bus. It totally drags it all the way down to the van. I think this is definitely him showing his experience, and I think look at the air off of this. This is
huge air, super just high, just insane elevation from Chadwick. And that was an insane run.
But I think he just got too crossed up here, tried to walk it again, and just a hard side slide. The whole side of that truck hit the ground. We'll see what the judges give him because I don't think that's going to be a high score now. It's not 22.
Oh yeah. When the truck shakes when you slap the ground like that, you could tell you definitely went for a licking, and right there, unlike the Energizer buddy, he couldn't keep on taking because that's a shot you don't grab from.
Now another Sim Monsters veteran, Devin Doss. We've seen him drive trucks like Deja Vu. He's a very prolific truck maker, but as a driver here, we're going to see his freestyle abilities as he walks the cat.
Nice start.
Walks the cat right off the bat.
Devin knows how to make him. Oh man, Devin knows how to make him and drive him because he's done it before with the Deja Vu, like you mentioned before. And he's really trying to throw up a big number. 27 is going to be a hard to beat number. Nice there off the bus.
Great start here for Prowler. I think that's what he has to do is he has to just go wild and crazy right off the bat.
And he's going crazy, but you know the momentum and the standard and the air and everything has just been set so high so early on. It's kind of hard to be surprised by what you see anymore. You really have to do that extra little thing. You know, maybe it doesn't have to be big air. Maybe it has to be an incredible save. A set of donuts that go faster than anybody else. It's tough out here. Oh, that was nice.
Yeah, now I think we're seeing so many spectacular runs. It's hard to say what really is spectacular anymore. These guys are just going so wild.
Wow.
Man.
Ooh, nice landing. Those shocks are dialed in right as well. Probably got some help from Pablo Huffbaker. What's he going to do here?
Look at this. Wow, other side.
Nice, he kind of grabbed the edge of it, and that's another thing. They're trying to get some unique touches that are going to get the judges to go, wow.
And he is just cutting this course with surgical precision, but he's all over the place. I think this is a great freestyle. I don't know if it's going to be taking the lead. He's got to do something really outlandish. Let's see what his last move is going to be.
That's very hard to do with what we've seen so far. Whoa! Almost to the third level!
All the way to the rafters.
The
all the way to the rafters goes Devin Doss to end his run. And right in front of our camera, too. A perfect ending. We didn't tell him to do that.
that was just a beautiful run, and like you said, it had to be something that was just outlandish. We saw him do everything that he could that would have, you know, given him the ability to walk away from this event. This kick off the bus looked a little dangerous. You could see the shocks are so well made. Like I said, might have gotten some help from Pablo Huffaker. Just an overall a great run. That might have hurt right there, but it was in efforts just to get the slap wheelie up. An overall great run from Devin. This air was huge. Makes a nice recovery. Again, the shocks are working great.
Yeah, here we go. He just said, forget it. Look at this air.
Was massive.
And it's me 1 point shy. I think that's pretty fair. I don't know if it was just as good as Trevor Alston's run, but it was fantastic at 26 for Prowler.
And here comes Chris Pervolarakis, Bounty Hunter with the powerhouse. You could just hear that thing's making incredible horsepower. Jimmy Creighton's Bounty Hunter, always a showman. Oh, you can just see him getting huge air off the tough truck bumps to start off.
It's like a jet engine flying through here in the Joy Dome. And the sound resonates.
I don't know how much horsepower is going to the wheels of that Bounty Hunter, but, you know, he's still making a lot more horsepower than some of these guys out here, and he is just really going for it.
And Chris, I think it's a very impressive driver. He did great in racing last time. I think he's actually the leader in points right now. If he can manage to keep it, if he can manage to win here, I mean, you might seal him for the rest of the season if he can keep up this kind of performances.
And it's going to be hard because of how the guys are hungry for that points lead. Some of the guys that aren't exactly near the points lead right now are going to be fighting. Like those runs we saw from Instigator and Mountaineer to start us off. That was nice. Beautiful slap wheelie.
30 seconds remaining in the run. Chris P. doing a great job out here. Nice. Wow.
And he doesn't want to go so hard that he ends up going home for a few weekends. He wants to try to maintain that points lead, and sometimes that doesn't mean getting a win. Sometimes it means just getting a few points, because you might be a little far ahead of the next guy behind you, and I don't know if he's going to do anything super crazy in saying that, but that was some nice air.
10 seconds remaining. I don't think it's going to be the lead, but he's trying to secure his position in the points lead. I think he's doing a good job. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, my God. That, I'm going to start calling that a rocket pad, because these guys turn into rocket ships when they hit the back of that thing. And he keeps going.
He has a total feel for this truck. He just needs to get these lucky breaks, these lucky wins. I don't know if to take the lead, but that was just as good as what we saw at Devin, if not a little bit better.
I definitely agree with you there, and he doesn't want to go home, and that will force him to go home because we are on a time schedule. A great run, Jack. You know, it's like you said, it might not be enough to take the lead, and I totally agree with you. He got some great air off of the jumps that he was given, but the track is getting so limited that we're seeing a lot of guys struggle to try to get the lead, and what you do first might put the guy behind you last.
And I think he did a great lasting impression. I mean, look at this air. Even better view
Insane.
of it. Even better view of it than we saw with Prowler. Just Chris P. really did a great job. Only a 24, I'm surprised, but it was a good run regardless. I think he has a lot to be proud of for this one.
It's like I said, the guys that are going hard going earlier, it's making it harder for the other guys to go out there and get a bite.
Now look at this start here. Alex Ferrullo going from jump to jump on the smallest jumps on the course.
Beautifully done there. That was a nice landing.
Alex has not done as good as he wanted. Oh my gosh!
That's a start if I've seen one.
He has not done as well as he wanted to in freestyle this season, as often going over early. He did good in racing last time out. This truck has already been wrecked once tonight. Hopefully he doesn't do it again, but we'll see.
We will see indeed. It might take a rollover or two to try to get a points lead. And he's doing what he can with the time. It's going to be... Oh, man,
nice
what
job.
a maneuver that was. Wow.
That's the power
Team
of the
Suzuki's
brakes.
trying to get some trying to get some points in. Oh, that was a bad kick. But he's going to keep rolling.
Big air. Alex, I mean, he is a... Whoa, look out again.
Oh!
Nice.
Get it back. What a save again.
Wow. He's got some pretty mean treads on this truck. This is hooking like crazy. And look at this.
Oh, wow.
There's a stoppie, which, I mean, we've seen that once this season. That's incredible. I think we saw it last time here, too. Have a completely different truck.
And it's like I said before, these guys are trying to find these things to do, and that you know, we've seen that happen twice with Alex tonight, trying to find something that's going to get the judges to go, hey, whoa!
Look out. Oh,
told you, hit the launching pad again! Oh, no! Oh, wow.
Right in the wall. goes to Team Suzuki. That might be enough to take the lead. I don't know, because I mean there were so many spectacular moves. They're the best saves we've seen all night, for sure.
He was getting some sensational air off of that launching pad. I'm telling you, it was just great, and he did it multiple times too. He was taking some decent shots in there. He just didn't stop.
Once he popped it, he couldn't stop it. And he did a great job here in this freestyle run. I want to see where the judges go with this one, because look at the save here. On the side walls, on the rear, you see
the truck does sit just a little bit higher than the other ones, and the tires bite, so he was going to get up on two wheels tonight, even if he didn't want to. Kind of like the racing competition. Look at this. Insane.
But I think the nose is way too high up. He's going to tie. He's going to get a 10 with one of the judges.
He got a 10 in there.
I think that was a very deserving 10. It was a great freestyle. He's going to tie for the lead, which, I mean, if we have another tie for the win here, that'll be something else.
Yes, it will. World Finals 5 vibes as we see Vincent Ackert, a man who can definitely take the lead with a pocket to start.
Oh, wow. My gosh.
Shooting fire, too. How do you like that touch?
Don't think that helped him save it, but it was a nice touch for sure, yeah. Vincent Ackert, like we said before, one of the hungriest and fiercest competitors in any league you'll put him in. In the long game, he's got a great piece here, American Guardian. He loves to shoot those flames, as you see right there.
Definitely a crowd favorite with those flames, and he's trying to push the equipment to what he knows it can handle, and I mean, he's really pushing it right now. He really wants that lead. He's seen the runs that haven't gotten the job done, and he's doing what he can to get that lead. It's going to be hard, though. It's going to be really hard. But he's hungry.
Always looking for another win. I think he's definitely got what it takes. He did a great timeout. Last time we saw him in Houston. Look at this.
Very nice.
Wow.
The amount of control he had walking that down the ramp was just amazing. And it's a real detriment to what Vincent is.
Whoa. Gravity's going to work in his favor.
Yes, it will. He's going to get it back.
End over end goes American Guardian. I think they might let him go after that. That was very, very soft of a roll. I mean, I was about to say with that wheelie he did, a bit of a lucky bounce. That was an ultimate lucky bounce. He's going to keep going.
That was just an absolutely insane save, and I really didn't know if he was going to come back. He was bounced on the nose there. And it looked weird. He's getting kicked up. Nice save. He powered out of that one. That was nice.
That might be what he needed to take the lead. If he can finish strong, I think he's got the lead here.
He's definitely got a strong one. I will agree with you there. Slap wheelie yet again.
Whoa. Try and save it.
Save it.
Oh, my gosh.
Sidewall maneuver.
Save it. Oh, no.
That'll be it. Oh, man. That was awesome. A great run by Vincent Ackert.
That was a 3-for-1 special in that save, but he didn't save it at the end. I mean, it was an incredible freestyle. He could have rolled it over right there, but he kept on the throttle, turned into it, managed to save that one. I mean, just the combos and the way he hit these jumps, I mean, it was just masterful the way he was doing this. I think he might have the lead here. I want to see that end over save as well as that crash at the end. I mean, that was really spectacular. Look at this here. He tried to walk it on one wheel. Look at this right here.
And you could see him pushing on the throttle, too. He really didn't want to stop. He just tried to keep saving it. And you could see this beautiful save here. Look at this.
Put major throttle in and just spin it on the bumper. But I think he'd already been REI'd, or maybe he didn't even know where he was. He's going to get the lead at 28. I don't think he knew where he was.
1 point over. He will get the job done. Vincent Ackert, a well-deserved score in American Guardian.
Fantastic job here for American Guardian. And here's somebody who we've seen win freestyle so far. This season, he won in Houston, did not do as well as he wanted to within the head-to-head competition, as well as in Phoenix. He ended up going over very, very early. I believe his third hit. He wants to win here again. He's the freestyle champion of the world in a truck that I think many, many people expect big things out of. I think he might have them this season.
And for those that don't know, this is Gravedigger number 14. This is one of Dennis's wilder pieces. You can see Danny's getting some wild air over the bus, and this is a truck that it took Dennis a while to get him to get figured out because of how it wasn't exactly the easiest piece. Hydraulic issues to start it off.
Oh, look at this.
A little bit of a shorter wheelbase, but he ended up coming through and doing great at his 20th anniversary. Danny with an incredible wheel stand right there.
He did a one-wheeled wheel stand back-to-back on the same wheelie. Look at this.
Oh, again, that was awesome.
Danny is he's an enigma. When he's in the zone, he does a great job in freestyle.
Beautiful, and the wheel stands are just great, and that truck sits a little bit wider than the other ones. because of the housings that they have on that thing flying over the cars.
He chose this truck deliberately because it would be difficult, but I think oh, look at this. Wow.
Oh, I didn't think he was going to pull out of that. Oh, this might hurt him. Oh.
That hurt him for sure.
Side shots hurt. Not a whole lot of suspension there.
I don't think he expected that to happen.
But he's rolling.
Oh, cross. Oh.
Oh. Oh, that might have hurt the front end a little bit. Maybe steering issues. We'll see.
Took a bite out of that MARTA bus right there. That's for blocking the demolition of this building. Look at this!
Oh my god, look at that!
Oh, wow.
What a save!
Danny might be winning it all once more here. We saw the same kind of run out of Houston.
Oh, man.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, what a combo. His front tires didn't even touch the ground on that. It went from dirt to cars.
That's going to be the end of Gravedigger's Freestyle. An incredible
That was awesome.
Run.
That was awesome. Danny Walker showing you how it's done in the Gravedigger.
Man, Danny's proven why he's the freestyle champion. He has that fire in him. We saw plenty of flames on this. Watch this wheel right here. We saw this in Houston. He walks it on one wheel, but then look, he gets it back into shape, and then just continues to walk it on one wheel. I mean,
it's the beautiful control that the drivers get after driving for such a long time, and just like it shows the experience right there. And Danny was showing you how it's done.
Another great wheel stand. He walks it all the way down the track. Almost got caught up on that jump. You see it again here. I mean, just this truck, he knows exactly what he needs to do. And this is even crazier than the first one. All over the place here. On the side.
Had the rear steer turn, hit the brakes, got up on the front end, but still managed to get it back on all fours. What a save.
And it's not going to be the lead. It's going to be a 27. We have yet another 27 on the board. And I think that, it might deserve a 28, maybe a 29, but I think he still got scored very well.
He was going to at least tie for the lead or get the lead. But anyway, here's a man who could probably get the lead. Tyler Richmond in the high roller.
He's done pretty good in freestyle. Did not do as well as he wanted to in Phoenix. He made it all the way to the finals in racing. But I know it's not good enough for him. He wants to come out here and win this too.
Racing's not really what he wanted, like you said, in the high roller Ford.
Man,
with a lot of air over the bus.
This truck is an air machine.
When you drive this truck, you want to go fast, you want to turn fast, and you want to do what the fans want you to do.
Oh, wow.
I thought he was going to get kicked up. I saw the way he was approaching the bus. I thought that was going to be a little weirder. Touching the brakes and the dirt in him, that was going to be bad if he wasn't such a good driver right there. That shows experience right there out of Tyler.
We see that a lot of times where guys will kind of, look at he did it right again right there. Big risk. You try and bounce into the turn. That sent Predator over last time in Phoenix, and I think that's a very risky move, especially on a truck like this. I think he's got to really adapt to this.
Typically don't want to power out of a move. When it's on the tacky clay, huge air from the high roller, Tyler Richmond.
He's going for the win here, but
so
can he do it?
You can see the way he's driving. You can tell he's got a lot of tension in his arms, and he really wants to get the job done.
Oh, no.
For the men's camp, that's not going to do it.
Oh,
is it? No.
No. What did we just say, too? He was trying to get that bounce, that power turn out of the bounce, and that was probably the worst time to do it, was off a landing that big. And unfortunately, it's going to go out with about half of his time left. You know, TJ, he did a great job for what it was. He did a great job in racing time. He's a lot to be proud of, but you know, I don't think this is what he wanted, and I don't think this is what I don't think he can keep doing this season. You see, he kind of got that bounce there, got on two wheels, which was a nice save, and he got some great air. But like I was saying, you just can't enter those turns like that on a course that's this tacky, and especially on a truck that's this kind of bouncy. It's got a lot of rebound to it. Only be a 22 for high. I think that's a fair score, though, because it was a great run. But, yeah, he kind of just sent it over unintentionally right there.
It's a tough break, because I think he wanted to try to power out of that one, too, but it ended up biting him and sending him over.
Now, if Trevor Amos cannot double down, it means Vincent Ackert has won freestyle. I know Trevor Amos wants to win it. He does not want anybody else in the winner's circle except for him, especially after what happened last time out in racing. I mean, he's got a lot to be proud of. And this truck is great for all everything he wants it to do. He did a great job in Phoenix last time. Great run in Phoenix. Ended up second. Wants to end up first here.
And if he can put his cards on a deck and get everything going, it would be just something sweet for him to get a double down. Trevor Ramos really, and you can see the way he was racing after he came back, that he really wants to try to get a win.
Oh yes!
What a save!
Just like Damien, gravity on his side, even though it tried to send him over on the exact same jump in the exact same way. He's going to try and finish this run too, just like Damien did with that roll. He's got a shot at this one.
I definitely think he can get the job done. He's been strong so far, He hasn't been as strong as some of the other guys, but sometimes it takes time for you to get that special little thing out that you really don't know. You're probably thinking about it sometimes in the cab. Maybe you don't have time to think because you're getting tossed around, you're hitting the jumps or doing whatever. But I think Trevor's got something up his sleeve. I just don't know what.
Look at this. Danny couldn't do this. Can he do it? Whoa! Whoa! Oh my gosh!
What was that? That was amazing!
It was a pirouette.
That was beautiful, like a ballerina. I don't think I've ever seen something like that. Especially in this type of competition. That was great.
We saw Trevor also do that last season, but he was moving across the floor. Look at this here.
Can he go?
Whoa!
Whoa! What was that?
He was being abducted for a second there.
To watch a truck go so flat and so high was just really weird, and Trevor's really getting it done. Oh, man.
Time was up for Trevor Amos. That was incredible. That might be the win, honestly. It's tough to say because Vincent has so many great moves, but I've never seen anything like those.
It's a coin toss right now. These last runs that we've seen were just absolutely amazing. You can see the heart right here, rolling it over, putting it back on all fours, and keeping going.
Crunches up that Super Duty hood there, took all that impact, and look at this. I mean, he did not know what he was going to expect out of this. He did not expect to go turning. He put it in reverse, which is a great move. Ended up spinning around completely, which I don't think he expected at all. But he's going to work with it. And this here, we saw this happen out of Vincent. He did an end-over-end rollover. He let off here, sends him way into the air.
The amount of air he gets off of this bus is just sensational, and he keeps going. The shocks on these trucks tonight are just working beautifully.
And he tried to get something going here. I think he tried to, he's kind of spun the wrong. Oh, he's at 30. He's going to win it.
He's going to get it.
Trevor Amos doubles down in what is probably the most impressive performance we'll see all this season. A double down victory in Atlanta, Georgia. And look at the freestyle scores here. Nobody has anything to be ashamed about if you're in this top 8. I mean, these were incredible freestyles. We were talking, is this going to live up to last year's season? I think it just blew it out of the way. An incredible job from everybody here tonight. We're going to see how the points turned out as this season goes along, because we're going to calculate everything from tonight in just a moment here. You know, I think Trevor Amos really did a great job. And Gravedigger back in the lead, but Obsession and High Roller, Bounty Hunter, all very close. They want to get to the lead of the point series and make it into the World Finals, because that's the top 16 that are going to make it in. Thank you so much for coming out, everybody. This is a great show, Marty. This was spectacular.
It was one of the best shows I think I've seen in Rigs of Rods. Just collectively, the racing and the freestyle was so beautiful. The amount of insanity that we saw, the crashes, the chaos, freestyle was just so well done.
Lead to Las Vegas, the official destination of the Long Game World Finals 2. And with an event like this, you know these drivers are going there with a bullet. An incredible showing in the Georgia Dome for these Atlanta fans. The Long Game once proven again that is the king in this building. As you see, Trevor Amos won it all here tonight in the Georgia Dome, racing and freestyle. It was his night. And you can follow The Long Game at simmonsters.com, the official sponsor of The Long Game. And you can also join our Discord server. Get in touch with everybody in The Long Game. Follow up on future events. And subscribe to the Walker Williams channel for more TLG content. I'm Jack. We'll see you next time.